everybody, Simistic this here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today, headed out to my local Big Lots, which I did actually plan on going out to yesterday, but with all the time I spent at my local Barnes & Nobles, I just ran out of time, didn't get a chance to basically go across the parking lot and head over to the Big Lots. So today, went there, very happy I did, picked up a bunch of titles, so let's take a look at what I got. The first title I picked up was My Fellow Americans, a movie that I've wanted to see for a while now. One of my local DJs, he always plays a clip from this right around like noontime. He plays this coffee break, like noon hour that he does, and he always plays a clip from this movie. And ever since I heard that clip, I really wanted to check this film out. So when I came across this today for $3, definitely had to pick it up. And I also watched it today, so we'll talk about it in a few minutes. Then I picked up The Girl Next Door, and this here's the 1935 movie with that name. There's actually a ton of movies out there with the same exact name. I found that out today. It was very odd to come to that realization that there are so many movies called The Girl Next Door. But again, this is the 1953 version. Definitely looking forward to checking out. I absolutely love musicals. Should be a great watch. Then I grabbed Money Train, a title that I'm simply picking up to replace my VHS copy. However, I've still not seen this movie, but I really want to. I've heard great things. Definitely looks like a movie that I'm going to absolutely love. So now that I have it on DVD, definitely got to check it out ASAP. Then I grabbed The Believers, another title that I'm picking up again to replace a VHS copy, and another title that I haven't got around to watching yet, so definitely going to check this one out. And now on to the last 6 titles I picked up, which were all James Bond titles. Now I do have the entire James Bond series already on DVD. I have just every James Bond movie there has been on DVD already. However, there have been many, many different releases of the James Bond series. Many different artworks out there, but usually they go together. They release the entire James Bond series with all kind of one artwork. A few years later, they release it again with another type of artwork. In my James Bond movies, they have pretty much just 2 different artworks. There was a special edition that was released, and a little bit later on, there was one that had, I think it said James Bond with a crest on it. They started releasing those, and I have a good mixture of both of them. And it kind of bothered me. I really wanted to get all my James Bond titles with one artwork that all look the same, so I could like maybe line them up, make them all look really nice. So I was trying to decide, well, which one do I want to have? Do I want to have the special edition? Because they come with some more special features on it. So yeah, I would kind of like to have those. And the artwork, you know, the artwork's nice on those. Nothing special, but it is a nice artwork. But really the special features are what kind of drew me in. Or I could have the later releases, the ones I said had, it says James Bond with a crest, which look better, has better artwork, but doesn't have as many special features. I couldn't decide, you know, what do I want to do here? And it hit me, well, the hell with it. Get both. I'll get the entire series in the first release and the entire series in the next release. So why not pick them all up? I do have a lot already. I don't really have many more to go. I have maybe like 5 from each different release set to go. And then I'll have the James Bond series, I guess, twice on DVD, but I'll have all the artworks, which is very cool. So I picked up 6 James Bond titles to try and complete my 2 collections. So let's take a look at what I got. And the first 3 titles I picked up were The Man with the Golden Gun, The Spy Who Loved Me, and finally, Tomorrow Never Dies. As you can see here, the artwork for this is pretty nice. Like I said, it says James Bond with the crest. I do enjoy the artwork for these. I do think it looks pretty nice. That's why I really want to get these. As far as special features go, does come with some, but not a ton. Really just liking these for the artwork. And then the other 3 James Bond titles I picked up were Live and Let Die, Moonraker, and Thunderball. As you can see, the artwork for these is actually, it is okay. I do enjoy the artwork for these. It does say Special 007 Edition down at the bottom. Comes with a decent amount of special features, so pretty cool. 3 more down, only a few more to go, and I have this entire set as well. So that's it for what I bought today. So now it's what I watched. And like I said, today I checked out My Fellow Americans. And it was good. It was alright. I recommend it. I don't know what more you want me to say. It's My Fellow Americans. This is not really a movie there's much to say about. Even watching, I'm thinking, what am I going to say? You know, how am I going to review this movie? What am I going to say about it? And I really don't know. I really couldn't think of anything all that great to say. It is a good movie, and the fact that I can't really talk about it too much, don't take that as it's a bad movie, because it's not. It's a good, decent movie that I'd recommend. But it's nothing special. It is somewhat mediocre. It was a fun watch, but in the end, it's nothing I would say you need to rush out and see it. I would say, you know, if you come across it for cheap, I got this for $3. I'd say that was a great price for it. You come across it for $3 at Big Lots, and you're thinking about picking it up, yeah, for $3, pick it up, check it out. You'll probably get some enjoyment out of it. Will you ever watch it again? Maybe, maybe not, but it was a fun, decent movie, but there's just not too much to say about it. It's basically about two ex-presidents who get caught up in the scandal because they're trying to pin this scandal on them, and they end up having to escape from just these government officials that are basically trying to kill them because they found out about this cover-up and this scandal, and now they're on the run, and the hilarity ensues because these two presidents hate each other. Good way to describe this movie, it's basically kind of a movie like that maybe when you were younger you would have sat down and watched with like your grandmom or your great aunt. Think like Grumpy Old Men, Welcome to Mooseport, even movies like Sister Act. You know, those type of movies, the type of movies, again, that are just kind of, they're PG-13 movies, but maybe for a little bit of an older crowd. They're not really meant for, you know, like young adults or even older adults. They're meant for, you know, maybe elderly, I would say, is what these movies kind of like more cater towards. But I like those movies. All the movies I just mentioned, I enjoy. I think they're good movies. And if you like those type of movies, if you like Grumpy Old Men, and again, Welcome to Mooseport, you like those titles, then this is one that I would recommend checking out. But in the end, is anything necessarily special? No, it is just a mediocre PG-13 movie, but it is fun. Definitely has some enjoyable moments. There are definitely some funny moments in here. A lot of good one-liners, so I'd recommend checking it out, but again, nothing special. But for $3 at Big Lots, it's worth picking up and worth seeing. So that's it for what I bought and what I watched today. Definitely excited about all the titles I picked up today, especially those James Bond titles. I cannot wait to complete both those sets. I think they'll look fantastic displayed together on my shelves. And also watching My Fellow Americans, like I said, nothing spectacular, a mediocre PG-13 movie, probably meant for an older crowd. But that being said, it was an enjoyable film. I would definitely recommend it. For $3 at Big Lots, why not pick it up and check it out? It was definitely a good title. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya. But there have been many different releases out there.